We're up in Sherman Oaks near the intersection of Burbank, or actually Ventura and Sepulveda, right there in Sherman Oaks near the Galleria. You can see the driver, if you look very carefully, they're waving his hands. They were not successful in pulling this car over. They say it was reckless driving was what they wanted to try to get this driver pulled over for. Now the pursuit is continuing south here. Basically, it's moved to the 5 and the 10. We'll see which direction this driver chooses to take here. Was southbound on the 101, now has to make a decision whether to go east on the 10 or perhaps southbound on the 5. This is pretty much where the 101 ends. So we're following this again south of downtown Los Angeles. Looks like it's going to be the 5. Well, it's hard to say. Oh! Barely missed that big rig. Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, he made his way just dangerously around some very clustered traffic just by barely hugging the side of the roadway here. We're looking, continuing, looks to be, are we continuing south here on the 5 or the 60, Aldo? He's on the 5, continuing south on the 5 here, southbound on the 5, so we'll get kind of went under a bridge there, got reacclimated there. We, to keep up with him, are going about 85 miles an hour right now, and there have been parts of this drive from, especially through downtown LA on the 101. You know how that is heading into downtown, even at this time of day. He made his way at times up along the curb, right shoulder wall, just barely missing cars by inches. Continuing south here on the 5 towards the Commerce area now, just squeaking by cars as if they're standing still. We are coming up, actually, Commerce now, just coming up on Commerce. Okay. Oh, he had a little bit of a... Continuing south on the 5. We are coming up on Montebello. Pico Rivera. No, continuing south. Norwalk. Norwalk's going to be the next major city. Is he getting off? Looks like he's exiting the freeway. Exiting the freeway. Oh, he's stuck behind some traffic going over a curb. Wow, nearly missed some oncoming traffic. Oh, he's going against traffic. That was just off of Lakewood Boulevard off the 5. Downey. Okay. Who's on? Wow. Some donuts in this. This is just some crazy driving. He just got off the 5 at Lakewood Boulevard. Is in the Downey area on some side streets now. And we're seeing some very erratic, very strange driving from this driver at this point. Going really high rate of speeds for these kinds of streets. Narrow little streets. You just saw the LAPD helicopter fly through our shot. They are following from the air. Not seeing units right behind him. They are keeping their distance a bit. And we had heard while the pursuit was on the freeway that the LAPD was preparing to hand it off to the CHP, which is kind of customary when it seems like it's going to become a mostly freeway pursuit. But now we're in Downey with police coming the other. This looks like they may come to a little bit of a confrontation here because police up ahead, and nope. He made a quick turn. Again, these surface streets, these are little streets in a neighborhood just a little bit west of the 5 here in Downey. It does, and it looks like he's gone, if I'm not mistaken, he's made a big circle just now. So that gives the police more time to sort of saturate the neighborhood and watch him carefully and see what his pattern is. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. Perhaps. And this sort of, looks like it may be coming to a stop here. Okay, he has stopped the car. We do not, we see somebody he knows. Oh my goodness, okay. Somebody he knows. He knows, yep. They are complying, which is good to see. So that looks like this will be a safe end to what has been an extremely dangerous high-speed pursuit through Los Angeles, now ending in Downey. Yep. 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 That is correct, and it did seem though once he got into this neighborhood that he was familiar with where he was. It seemed like he knew where he wanted to go, was going around in some circles, making very tight, distinct turns, then ended up at that house where someone inside, of course, ran out to greet him. So it would seem that they had some sort of contact as he was driving, perhaps by cell phone. And that this was, you know, had been kind of planned out in advance, because it really did seem that, as someone mentioned, that they kind of knew what they were doing. They ran out, threw their wallets down on the ground, keys down on the ground, and got themselves down on the ground. Yeah, it definitely changed. And he looks, from my vantage point anyway, he looks fairly young. He looks like he may be in his early 20s. But, yeah, much calmer now. And this situation appears to be over as it ended here in Downey, on the streets of Downey. All residential. Look at how many police cars are now on that street. LAPD, CHP. It looks like we even have school police involved, or maybe that may be Downey police. But yeah, so a lot of law enforcement now on the street. Oh yeah.